Good evening, and you're watching the recap of today on AzVision TV with Leyla Orucova. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev has received a delegation led by EU Special Representative for the South Caucasus and the crisis in Georgia, Toivo Klar. Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev said the cooperation between Azerbaijan and the EU continues to develop successfully.
President Ilham Aliyev says the country has been expanding bilateral relations with the European Commission in all areas.
It is important to expand Azerbaijan-EU cooperation not only in the field of energy but also in other areas, including political, trade, investment, transport, security, culture. This is also reflected in the new agreement between Azerbaijan and the EU.
Toivo Klar in turn said that the EU-Azerbaijan cooperation has good prospects. The sides also exchanged views on a negotiated settlement of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict. They emphasized the importance of taking efforts towards the peaceful and negotiated resolution of the conflict. President Aliyev stressed that Armenia's hypocritical and non-constructive position remains a major obstacle to gaining progress in the negotiations.
Armenia is continuing its occupation policy and destroying national, religious and historical monuments in the occupied territories of Azerbaijan.
The head of state noted that Armenia must start to withdraw its armed forces from the occupied territories and norms and principles of international law must be restored in order to achieve the soonest settlement of the conflict. Türkan Mammadli, AzVision TV.
The European Union has been following the issue of Azerbaijani captives Dilgam Askarov and Shahbaz Guliyev since their capture in June 2014, said Toivo Klar, the EU Special Representative for the South Caucasus and the crisis in Georgia. He noted that the EU, together with the Minsk Group co-chairs, fully supports the efforts of the International Committee of the Red Cross.
It would be very helpful and contribute to building trust if the parties could address humanitarian issues and agree, for instance, on the release of several detainees. It would show the societies and all those affected that there is progress and willingness to engage without the sides having to compromise on the core positions regarding the conflict. It can provide the basis for further trust building. Perhaps this could also be the case in Nagorno-Karabakh context.
Over the past 24 hours, Armenian armed forces have violated the ceasefire along the contact line between Azerbaijani and Armenian troops 136 times, the Azerbaijani Defense Ministry reported. As of February the 20th, the Central Election Committee will start accepting the required candidacy registration documents for the presidential elections in Azerbaijan, due on 11th of April. The documents may be submitted until March the 12th. The CEC has already approved the nominations of 12 candidates and will consider the approval of another candidate at their next session. The OSCE Office for Democratic Institutions and Human Rights has decided to send a needs assessment mission to observe the upcoming presidential elections in Azerbaijan. The needs assessment mission will be visiting Baku on February the 21st and 22nd. The mission will consist of 3 experts from ODI, HR and 1 from the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly Secretariat, without a leader of the mission per se. Long-term observers of the Commonwealth of Independent States to presidential elections in Azerbaijan are expected to arrive on March the 20th. Short-term observation missions is to arrive to Azerbaijan as usual, 3 to 5 days before the voting, the CIS added. The Bureau of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe will decide on 15th of March on sending an ad hoc committee to observe the upcoming presidential elections in Azerbaijan to be held on the 11th of April, said a message posted on the Assembly's website. PAC will discuss the presidential elections in Azerbaijan, approve the list of members of the ad hoc committee and appoint its chairperson. The Minister of Economy of Azerbaijan is due to visit Jordan and Egypt in order to discuss prospects of expanding cooperation with these two countries. Discussions will be held as part of regular meetings of the Azerbaijani-Jordanian and the Azerbaijani-Egyptian Intergovernmental Commissions. Turkmen President Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov has approved the structure of Turkmen part of Turkmen-Azerbaijan Intergovernmental Commission on Economic Cooperation. The corresponding decree has been signed in order to further develop cooperation between Turkmenistan and Azerbaijan. Being neighbors in the Caspian region, both countries support its transformation into a strong link of stability in Eurasia, an arena for a long-term mutually beneficial partnership. And that was all for today. Thank you for watching and come back tomorrow for more. Have a wonderful evening.